My husband's family stole all the Thanksgiving leftovers and left us with nothing to eat, so I told them that I would not host Christmas. My husband and I hosted the family for Thanksgiving. We made 2 turkeys, a ham, 20 pounds of mashed potatoes, 2 pans of dressing, sweet potato casserole, the full Thanksgiving menu. My in-laws always bring a ton of desserts, trays of cookies, pies, rolls, etc., which helps so much. We had a lovely evening, good food, good drink, good company. Later in the evening, when people were packing up to go, my husband had bought some plastic leftover containers for this moment and said help yourselves to some leftovers. We then went back into the front room to continue socializing. I was pretty tired and put my feet up, until it came time to walk everyone out. I looked into the kitchen and saw that the food on the island and the table had been put away and went to bed. The next morning I woke up starving, dreaming of turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy. I opened the fridge and stood there in shock. It was empty except for a bag of turkey wings and half a bag of dressing. I thought there had to be some mistake and went to check the fridge in the garage. Nothing there. Evening. I sat in shock, trying to comprehend what had happened to all of that food. When my husband walked into the kitchen, I asked him if there had been some miscommunication. Did he offer the leftover food to our relative's charity organization? He said that he had not, but he had observed another relative and his entire family carrying out the food that they had brought, and open dessert that the in-laws had brought, in addition to gallon Ziploc bags of the food that we had made. Did I mention I had made 20 pounds of mashed potatoes? It was a pleasure to make a meal for us to share together and I welcomed a reasonable amount of leftovers, but to literally rob your host and take everything is out of bounds in my book. Now I don't want to host Christmas because of this greedy behavior. Ada, edit. I've come back to say that I have had a day to think about it and a lot of really good advice from all of you. I agree that I should have stayed on the job a little longer and put food away for my family's meal the next day, and then either portioned the leftovers out or let them have it afterward. I clocked out early and that's my own fault. Some said the intent was probably not malicious, that they may have taken my and my husband's disinterest in boxing the food up as a signal that we were done with it entirely. Others said it was a compliment to our cooking, that it was so tasty that it became irresistible. A lot of you have been through something similar or worse, food removed from funerals and weddings, and you just made adjustments to how you handled things. I think that's what I will do too. Follow through and put up the part I want to keep before enjoying the festivities. That way everyone has a good time and we get a second plate the next day. I may also host Christmas, but it will be more of a potluck situation.